Welcome to Chisholm Trail 61. Today I'm going to share my easy biscuit video. It's the easiest biscuit recipe ever. Hey, I fix this whenever I just really don't feel like, fixing any type of bread. It's simple, goes together quick. I'm going to show you how to do that coming up right now. Okay, first thing we're going to need for our biscuits this morning is in the bowl here. I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, I'm going to be adding 4 teaspoons of sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoons of salt, a tablespoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. We're just going to dump those in there, and we just want to mix that up really good, get all those ingredients mixed in. This recipe here is very forgiving. Most all baking things, you have to be pretty precise on your measurements for your things, your ingredients. But this biscuit recipe here is a really forgiving recipe. And it's just so simple. This is my go-to biscuit recipe I use whenever I just really don't feel like doing a whole lot of extra stuff. Here I have 2 cups of heavy cream. Now I put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to get it warmed up just a little bit. And I'm going to start off with just pouring probably about 3/4 of it in here. And I'm going to take a spoon, my wooden spoon here, and just sort of start mixing it up. Now sometimes you have to add a little bit more flour to it. Sometimes, you may have to add a little bit extra heavy cream. It just depends. As you know, the weather really affects anything like this, so you really have to just sort of go with it and work it out as you go along. You just want a consistency that you can roll out. Now you can just scoop these biscuits and drop them if you prefer to do that. You don't have to roll them out. I prefer to roll mine out and then put them in a skillet, but I'm just going to add a little bit more as I go along just till I get that consistency that I want. I always like to start out using just a little less heavy cream than what the recipe calls for, because it's easier to add the heavy cream, more heavy cream and work it in than it is to have to go back and try to add more flour. Now sometimes you do have to add a little bit extra flour, but to me it's just easier to do it like this. It takes a little bit more time, but it'll be worth it in the end, believe me. I'm just trying to roll this around just enough to get it mixed up good. Yeah, she's starting to come together now. All right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get me just a little bit of flour that I can dip my hands in so that I can roll these out, and then I'll be right back. All right, you can see I put me just a little bit of flour in this bowl here, and I'm just gonna sort of get a little bit on my hands here, and so that I can get my biscuits to where I want to roll them at. I'm just gonna pinch me off a little bit. I'm gonna set this over here for this skillet over here. Y'all can see I took me some grease and just greased this skillet all around good. Try to get this where y'all can see what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna roll this biscuit out, flatten it down a little bit. I'm gonna set it right in my pan there. And I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna break me off just a little bit more. And I'm just gonna take and roll it. Just roll it till you get you a little ball. And then you can set it in and just mash it down just slightly down. And be sure that, you know, your biscuits are all touching there. That's what you want to do. You want your biscuits up against each other when you're making these biscuits. If your biscuits aren't touching each other, then they're not going to rise up like they're supposed to. They'll just flatten out on you. And you know, if you want your biscuits to rise up like they're supposed to, then that's the secret to it, is getting it where your biscuits are all touching in your pan. Because by them setting up against each other, it forces them to come up instead of out. So you hear people say, you know, every time I make homemade biscuits, they just flatten out. They get real big around, but they stay real thin. They don't rise up like they're supposed to. Well, that's the cause of it. Because you put them in the pan and you give them too much room to spread out. And when that happens, then of course they're gonna do just that. When they go to heating up, they're gonna spread out. So you see what I like to do? I like to just set them down and then just sort of, like I say, flatten them down to about 3/4 of an inch, something like that. Now I got my oven over here preheated to 450 degrees. And these are going to bake probably about 20 minutes, 15 to 20. Depending on your oven, you may have to bake a little longer, or depending on how brown you want the top crust, you know, how brown you want to get them. That you can bake them 25 minutes if you want a good dark brown crust on the top, you know, or about 20 minutes would give you, you know, just a regular crust on the top, and they're good. By greasing that pan or skillet, what we done there, greasing it, made it'll help our biscuits to brown on the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna fix me some sausage gravy to go with these, and I may go ahead and videotape that too. Do a video on that. So I had a couple of my subscribers ask me to do a video on sausage gravy, just plain sausage gravy. And so I may go ahead and just do that today. Get a little bit of flour on my hand for that one. They're a little damp. Move them around just a little bit where I can get that one squeezed down in there. Wrench my hands off here right fast like. And I'm going to show you what we got here. Get this water off my hands. And that's what we got. Got a pan of biscuits. So we're going to put them in the oven now. Like I said, 450 degrees. I like to cook mine about 15 to 20 minutes. And then whenever we take them out, we're going to let them set for about 10 or 15 minutes before we try to empty them out of the skillet. And then we'll bring you back and show you what the finished product looks like. Okay, we got our biscuits out of the oven, and they've been sitting here about 10 or 15 minutes. And we got our sausage gravy. Now, this is going to be 2 videos. I don't know which one you may see first, but whichever one you see first, if you want to see how I did the other one, you can go back and look at it. But we're going to just empty our biscuits out of the pan here onto the plate. And I'm going to set this skillet over here out of the way. And I'm going to put this under here and get this out of our way. I'm going to pull me a plate over here because, man, I want to get in and taste this. I'm going to break me off one of these biscuits here. Man, look at that. Look at that. Told y'all that was an easy biscuit recipe. Just look at that. So flaky. It's going to fall right apart. Look at that. What we're going to do, I'm going to take my gravy now. This is my sausage gravy, my white sausage gravy I made. And I'm going to dip it in. And just over my biscuits. Look at that. Oh man, what you talking about? What you talking about? My mouth's watering. I want some of this so bad. I can taste it. Just look at that. All that sausage in there. Man. Hey, I know this is going to be hot, but hey, I'm going to dive right into it anyway. Look at that. That's what that sausage and gravy should look like. It's steaming, but I know it's going to be good. I might should have got me a glass of milk or a cup of coffee to go with it to cool it off. I tell you what, if that ain't the best biscuit and gravy you ever eat, I'll eat my hat. Hey, if you would, give the old video a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you do. Hey, we appreciate all of you take time out of your day to watch our videos. Homemade easy biscuits and sausage white gravy. Hey, we'll see you on the next one.